With inflation rearing its ugly head again, we can't afford to be casual with our finances anymore. We need to be hyper aware of who's getting our hard-earned dollars. Along with inflation, interest rates on debt will eat us alive if we don't understand fully the costs associated with buying money, which comes in the form of using credit, previously known as borrowing. So instead, we're focusing on a new way to combat all that is quietly draining our bank accounts. Welcome back to Building Rich Habits. I'm Sasha, a finance guru and economic empowerment enthusiast. We all tend to focus heavily on inflation because we see it in our day-to-day purchases and expenses. But one of the biggest wealth destroyers is actually credit interest. Interest quietly steals money over long periods of time, so we don't tend to think about it as much since we don't see the effects in our everyday. For example, even a small difference in rate matters, especially when it comes to our mortgages. On a $500,000 mortgage, just a 1% higher interest rate can cost tens of thousands of dollars more over the term. In our example, it's over $85,000 over the full 25-year period. That is why wealthy people don't just look at payments. They look at total cost. Hyper-aware people know their interest rates, and they get out and negotiate because they know the best rate is rarely the first one offered. They understand every percentage attached to their money. Competition is fierce. Loyalty is expensive. We're living in one of the most competitive consumer markets ever, and yet people still overpay constantly. Why? Because convenience and habit make it easy, and we all want more easy. Companies count on us staying comfortable because most people never shop around. But hyper-aware people understand something important. You should never automatically pay top dollar for anything. The difference belongs in your pocket. The more money you keep, the less money you need to earn. And then there's shrinkflation. They go low, we go high. Not only are prices higher with inflation, products are getting smaller, shrinking. So what do hyper-aware people do? They adapt. They stop caring about labels. They start buying no-name brands, meal planning, watching flyers, buying in bulk, and thrifting. That isn't being cheap, that's being strategic, because wealthy habits are often invisible. Marketing is designed to make spending feel effortless. Do you ever feel like that? One click, one tap, one swipe, but then suddenly our money is gone. Convenience costs money. Instant gratification now, but then we stress later. Hyper-aware people ask a different question. Do I actually want this, or did marketing convince me? We know marketing has gotten very sharp and very individualized with all our browsing history. They even have individualized pricing tactics now, which is a whole other video I'll do in the near future. Because the more we know, the more we save. The messages are everywhere. Spend, upgrade, finance it, treat yourself. And while everyone else is drowning in the noise, hyper-aware people move differently. They understand every dollar saved today creates freedom tomorrow. The less money we waste, the less pressure life puts on us. That's real wealth. Not looking rich, actually being financially secure. And in closing, I think you noticed the big takeaway here is awareness is the foundation of wealth. If you truly want to build wealth going forward, you need to understand your numbers, your balances, your rates, your spending habits, your weak spots. Because awareness changes behavior, and behavior changes financial outcomes. People who build wealth aren't always the ones making the most money. Often, they're simply the most aware. And once you become hyper-aware with money, you stop leaking wealth, you stop financing your future away, and you start building rich habits. We can't change inflation, but we can change many other areas in our finances to beat it. If something here resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing. We're so glad you're here so we can help as many people as possible build the financial knowledge needed in today's ever-changing financial landscape. But before you go, comment below. What's one expense you became hyper-aware of recently?